On January 16, 2025, Iranian defense expert Hamid announced via his X account that the Iranian Army had officially received the Azarakhsh, or Thunderbolt, the latest domestically produced short-range air defense missile system. This delivery marks a significant milestone in Iran's defense strategy, aimed at countering an increasing array of regional threats from missiles, drones, and low-altitude aircraft. In the broader context of escalating geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, the Azarakhsh's deployment underscores Iran's commitment to developing indigenous defense technologies as a means of bolstering its deterrence capabilities. The Azarakhsh, unveiled in August 2024, is emblematic of Iran's pursuit of military self-reliance. Over the past decade, Tehran has invested heavily in its defense sector to overcome the limitations imposed by international sanctions. The Azarakhsh is designed to address a specific gap in Iran's air defense architecture, providing a robust short-range layer to complement medium and long-range systems like the Khordad-3 and Bavar-373. This tiered defense strategy aims to create a multi-layered shield capable of countering diverse aerial threats. One of the most striking features of the Azarakhsh is its advanced combat system, which integrates passive phased array radar with a detection range of 50 kilometers. This radar provides 360-degree coverage, enabling the system to track multiple targets simultaneously. The integration of electro-optical and infrared systems further enhances its performance, allowing it to operate effectively in low-visibility conditions or against stealthy targets. With a 25-kilometer tracking range and a missile engagement range of 10 kilometers, the Azarakhsh is optimized for neutralizing low-altitude threats such as drones, tactical missiles, and low-flying aircraft. Mobility is another cornerstone of the Azarakhsh's design. Mounted on a highly mobile truck platform, the system is capable of rapid deployment and repositioning, a critical attribute in modern, dynamic battlefields. Each truck carries 4 ready-to-fire missiles, which can reach speeds of up to Mach 1.8. This level of agility ensures that the Azarakhsh can respond swiftly to emerging threats, providing a flexible and adaptive layer of defense. The Azarakhsh is not a standalone system. Rather, it is designed to integrate seamlessly into Iran's existing air defense network. By working in concert with medium-range systems like the Khordad-3 and long-range platforms such as the Bavar-373, the Azarakhsh contributes to a comprehensive defense grid. This networked approach ensures coverage against a wide spectrum of aerial threats, from high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft to low-flying drones. The layered structure also increases redundancy, reducing vulnerabilities and complicating potential adversaries' attack strategies. In operational terms, the Azarakhsh's role extends beyond mere defense. Its deployment serves as a deterrent, signaling to adversaries that Iran possesses the capability to protect critical infrastructure and respond to aerial incursions. This capability is particularly significant given the growing reliance on drones and precision-guided munitions in modern warfare. By fortifying its airspace against these threats, Iran aims to protect key military and economic assets while asserting its sovereignty. The delivery of the Azarakhsh comes at a time of heightened regional tensions. The Middle East has become a hotspot for military innovation, with nations investing heavily in advanced technologies to counter evolving threats. Iran's focus on indigenous systems like the Azarakhsh reflects its strategic response to these developments. The system's deployment is expected to bolster Iran's defensive posture in key regions, including the Persian Gulf, where tensions with the United States and its allies frequently flare. From a geopolitical perspective, the Azarakhsh's deployment sends a clear message to regional rivals such as Israel, Saudi Arabia, and the UAE. Israel, in particular, has maintained a policy of preemptive strikes against perceived threats, including airstrikes on Iranian positions in Syria. The Azarakhsh's advanced capabilities could complicate such operations, forcing Israel to adapt its tactics or invest in countermeasures. Similarly, Gulf states may view the Azarakhsh as a sign of Iran's growing military assertiveness, prompting them to accelerate their own defense acquisitions. To assess the Azarakhsh's impact, it is essential to compare it with other regional air defense systems. Israel's Iron Dome, for instance, is renowned for its ability to intercept short-range rockets and artillery shells with a high degree of precision. While the Azarakhsh may not match the Iron Dome's interception success rate, it offers broader utility by targeting a wider range of threats, including drones and low-altitude aircraft. Another point of comparison is Saudi Arabia's THAAD and Patriot systems, which focus on long-range ballistic missile threats. The Azarakhsh, with its shorter range and mobility, fills a different operational niche, emphasizing flexibility and rapid response. This distinction highlights the diverse approaches nations take to address their unique security challenges. The growing sophistication of air defense systems like the Azarakhsh is reshaping the security landscape of the Middle East. While these advancements enhance national defense capabilities, they also contribute to an arms race that could destabilize the region. The proliferation of advanced technologies increases the likelihood of miscalculations or unintended escalations, particularly in an environment where trust and communication between rival states are minimal. Moreover, the deployment of systems like the Azarakhsh could influence broader military strategies. For example, adversaries may seek to develop countermeasures such as electronic warfare systems or stealth technologies to bypass air defenses. This dynamic could spur further innovations, driving a cycle of competition that escalates both technological development and regional tensions. The Azarakhsh exemplifies Iran's broader emphasis on indigenous defense production. Decades of sanctions and isolation have compelled Tehran to prioritize self-reliance in its military-industrial complex. This approach has yielded significant results, with Iran developing a wide array of systems ranging from drones and ballistic missiles to advanced radars and electronic warfare equipment. The focus on indigenous development offers several strategic advantages. First, it reduces dependence on foreign suppliers, ensuring continuity of production even in the face of international restrictions. Second, it allows Iran to tailor its systems to specific operational requirements, maximizing their effectiveness in the unique conditions of the Middle East. Finally, indigenous production enhances national pride and boosts the regime's legitimacy by showcasing technological and scientific achievements. Looking ahead, the Azarakhsh's deployment is likely to influence both Iran's defense policy and its relations with regional and global powers. Domestically, the system reinforces the government's narrative of self-sufficiency and resilience. Internationally, it may prompt renewed efforts to contain Iran's military advancements, either through sanctions or by bolstering the defense capabilities of rival states. However, the Azarakhsh also faces challenges. While it represents a significant step forward, it is not without limitations. Its relatively short engagement range and dependence on truck-mounted platforms may restrict its effectiveness in certain scenarios. Additionally, the system's performance in actual combat conditions remains untested, leaving questions about its reliability and robustness. The Azarakhsh air defense system is a critical component of Iran's evolving military strategy. By addressing specific gaps in its air defense network and integrating seamlessly with other systems, the Azarakhsh enhances Iran's ability to defend its airspace and deter potential adversaries. However, its deployment also highlights broader trends in the Middle East, including the growing importance of air defense technologies and the risks associated with an escalating arms race. As nations across the region invest in advanced systems to counter emerging threats, the Middle East is likely to witness a period of heightened military competition. In this context, the Azarakhsh serves as both a symbol of Iran's technological ambitions and a harbinger of the complex security challenges that lie ahead. Whether it will contribute to greater stability or fuel further tensions remains to be seen, but its impact on the region's strategic calculus is undeniable.